This is the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
Chenango Forks faces off for the Class D crown. It's a double-header of title games for ME and DH, and the Ponies are playoff bound. Welcome to the Sports Desk. The Chenango Forks Blue Devils headed to Hobart Saturday afternoon, 48 minutes away from a state championship. The Section 4 champs shocked the Empire State earlier this week, taking down the #1 team and the three-time defending champion Cold Spring Harbor. Blue Devils trying to complete the story and bring home Section 4's first state title since 1990. Forks coming into this one 14-3 on the year, and Section 5's Penn ranked #2 in the Empire State. First quarter, and Forks is out of the gate fast. Brody Polachek hits a cutting Brady Moss on the doorstep, and Forks is up 1-0. A few moments later, it's Brody to Brady connecting again. This time Moss there for the rebound off the Polachek shot. Second of the game, and Forks is up a pair. Second quarter, Polachek receiving on this time. He goes behind the back. SportsCenter Top 10 nominee, and CF is up 6-2 at half. Penn responding in the second. Tegan Finger avoiding the slide. He finds the back of the net. That's the start of a 5-goal run for the Mustang. Then it's Finger again, rolling off the double team and beating Lucas Bartlow. This one to the fourth quarter, even at 7. And Brady Moss gets his fourth goal of the game here off the ground ball. But the Mount St. Mary's commit for Penn put the team on his back. Finger with 7 goals in the game, and Penn comes all the way back to get the 11-8 win, the state championship as well. Chenango Forks head coach after the game on his kids' efforts this season.
We do this for a lot more than just wins and losses. We teach them how to work through adversity, etc. Yeah, we lost, but we're here, right? So these guys have worked hard for since March 17th, day in and day out, 6-7 days a week, and it's been my hats off to the senior leadership that we've got in the team. They absolutely battle. So it's been great.
Games also being hosted in Vestal. Defending Class A state champ Spartans had the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 7th, but they were unable to bring the runners across. Maine-Endwell unable to go back-to-back as the Spartans fall 2-0 in the Class A title game. Class C championship will also be taking place at the home of the Bearcats. That first pitch scheduled for 7 p.m. might be a little bit delayed because of the first games. Deposit-Hancock looking to complete its perfect season, go unbeaten for the year. Eagles will meet up with Section 2's Saratoga Catholic. State championships also underway this weekend at Middletown High School. First round heats up the track on Friday, and medals being handed out this afternoon. Make sure to head on over to the 12 Sports homepage for a full list of competitors and results from Section 4. But some of the top performers over the last couple of days. Norwich's Gabe Decker, the state champ for Class B in the 400-meter hurdles. Class B 100-meter final as well featured Maine-Endwell's Vinnie Mancini, who finished second. Mac Patterson from Shenango Valley. Sydney's Michael Morrissey finding their way to the podium along with the Sabres 4x100 team. You can find the rest of the results from the track and field championships on WBNG.com. And finally, if you didn't get a chance to catch it last night with all of these state semifinals that were going on around the 607, the Binghamton Rumble Ponies locked up the Northeast Division and a place in the postseason come September. Ponies were comeback winners last night over Richmond, 6-5. The win was Binghamton's 41st of the season, that clinching the playoff spot for the Ponies in the first half. Binghamton red hot at the moment, getting wins in 22 of the team's last 24 games. This will be the second time in 3 seasons that the Ponies will be in the playoffs, and the 13th time in franchise history. We look real quick at those standings. Binghamton up 9.5 going into tonight. Just 8 games remaining in the first half. Southwest Division, though, still up for grabs. Erie and Akron, 2-team race for the other division's first half playoff spot. Ponies and Squirrels set for a 6 p.m. start tonight, but Game 5 of the 6-game set delayed due to weather in Richmond. We're going to have the final from this one at 10 and 11.
Thanks, Zach, and a lot of action going on around the area. Like you said, the Ponies on an absolute heater, but it's real hard to see Chenango Forks get so close again and just fall that little bit short.
We've had teams in the championship in the fall, in the winter, in the spring. We've won a couple, came up second, Maine-Endwell football, Owego girls flag football, now Chenango Forks. But we did get a couple wins here, but it has been just hands down an incredible season for Section 4. From the fall to the winter to the spring, when we say 607 is the home of champions, 1,000% right. And, I mean, Horseheads out of Section 4 ended up getting the baseball championship. They did win in Class AA. So Section 4 bringing another one home. And the Southern Tier hosted literally everything this weekend. So it's been a whirlwind.
And like you said, Southern Tier really making its mark on New York State sports. But don't go anywhere. We have one final story coming up next.